So I haven't done Chinese food yet, but I figured why not, right? So I'm to Ginkgo on my way to work, obviously, uniform. So I'm not using the standard chopsticks I usually use, just store-brand chopsticks from Ginkgo, and I went with the number 8 combo, which is normally it's honey garlic pork, but I got sweet and sour pork, noodles, and almond chicken. So yeah. I've started to find that I'm a little over budget with some of these videos, with the things I bought and how much I paid for them, because I wanted to make like a cool video with cool stuff. So I'm not gonna be able to do videos for a little bit. I got to recover and pay down some bills. Bills should come first before making videos like this, right? I'm not a fan of doing the inside camera either, because obviously it's got the words are backwards. Like that's on my left side. So I'm seeing a mirror version of me. And all the videos I do at home have the other. So I think the next video I do from home is actually going to have writing behind me. I'm going to try and have sticks and behind me for the kids' videos, and I don't know, maybe something, I might do other stuff for the just videos like this, or I might not do a background at all, or I might try and do the green screen thing. I need to learn how to do that, obviously, but I want noodles, obviously, because those are, that's what you eat with chopsticks. The places I go to, because it's Western Chinese, it's not like traditional Chinese. The rice isn't sticky, so it's a lot harder to pick up, so I don't do that. I think they cook with oil or whatever. They make it, it's not, it doesn't like clump together like places in downtown Vancouver that are actually Chinese food restaurants. Eventually I'm going to do wontons at some point. Just a few other things that I don't normally eat, but I ate when I was a child that I want to try again. Give it a shot. Stuff like tortellini. My son has never had. And my phone just dropped. It's leaning against my jacket, so it's really not the best, most stable tripod, obviously. So I might have to work on that too. Bringing a clamp with me or whatever if I'm out and about. Just an easier clamp. I mean, nothing crazy expensive or whatever, but you know. Yeah, buddy. I gotta try and get my son to start eating food. Unfortunately, I introduced him to Boost, and it as a meal drink. So now the little bugger thinks that he can just skip every meal and eat meat and Boost. I ain't having that. Boost is a backup food, where if you either feel too weak to make food, or you realize you haven't eaten anything in the day, down a Boost, you're good. I think he misunderstood me when I was explaining it to him. I'm hoping that I can hype myself up for a good day today. Been chatting with a friend from, well, I say friend, she's a friend now, but somebody I wish was closer with in grade 7. Amanda Hudson. Hi, Amanda. I think I might start shouting out people on here that I know, because it might be fun. Like Shayna. Love Shayna. She loves these videos. I think it's kind of cool. It's awesome. Shayna I didn't know until I started working for this company. I'm not sure if we were blue then. I think we were still like this ugly purple maroon color back then. But we weren't as close as we are now. Or how I see us being close now. She's become one of the 2 people in my life that I wouldn't want to not have in my life, you know? That level of person. And the other is my friend Michelle. who've been friends for shit. When I started working at the duck farm, Valentine's Day '02. I know I don't remember that exactly because I made fun of her boyfriend for not doing jack all for her on Valentine's Day, and it was the same year I started working at the duck farm. A very memorable year. First attempt at a girlfriend too. Not her, obviously, but this girl Connie, who turns out she was also hooking up with some guy at her work because she liked hairy guys, big hairy guys, and well, given by my last video, I'm a furry dude. I'm also going to go back and re-edit all these videos and rename them Chopstix and proper Chopstix word, because I've decided that the branded webpage is going to be, the branded YouTube channel is Sticks and with an X, and that's going to be specifically children, for children. So if I could learn how to work the green screen thing, I'll be doing stuff in different areas. Like I might have like Roblox behind me, or like I might be a Minecraft world or something, you know, make it fun like that. That kind of dad. I'm getting my son in on it. I asked him for wardrobe ideas, and he said, oh, well, what about wearing the sunflower hat? And I'm like, oh, no, my dude, I'm doing that. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oof. This is almond chicken. And we got sweet and sour pork. And we got, I want to say chicken and chow mein, but I'm pretty sure it's just basic chow mein. Got like a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of shredded carrot, maybe a little bit of cilantro bits. I finished the Uncanny Counter yesterday. A little bit sad about that. Kind of sucks. There was a scene that I actually I teared up. Like I was like, my eyes just went like. Lately, when I see things like children that get the golden buzzer on whatever the hell that show with Simon Cowell is on YouTube, my eyes just like. There's like that, you know, that drum roll moment where you're sure he's gonna hit the button and thing. Like my eyes, I can start feeling like tingling, and then when he hits the button thing and the kids just like burst or break down, my eyes just like well up, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on with me? It's like I posted on my Facebook earlier, for people over 40, like, do you have issues controlling your emotional reactions to things? Because like, what the hell is going on with me, right? No reactions to anything for years, and then like all of a sudden now I break down watching a show like that. Like, it seemed weird to me. And the Uncanny Counter, same thing. It seems like superhero things where there's like that big boom moment where like everybody gets like hit with the power, right? Or something super touchy-feely, parents being reunited with the kids getting the golden buzzer, stuff like that. Stuff like that happens. And my eyes just like, boom. And then like, for 5 minutes or whatever, and then it just goes away. But it's just weird. So I had to put a post out to see if that's normal, because I'm turning 40 next month, May 17th. So I wasn't sure if that was normal or not, like, because in my head, I think what I do is, as a coping mechanism from shit that happened in my childhood, I revert to a previous me, my previous operating system from like when I was a kid. I've been doing this for so long that when I revert, I'm like back to 12. So I never really learned how to grow up. I don't know how. Like, I'm in the cafeteria at the hospital, by the way. So I keep looking around. I don't know when anybody else's dinner time is, but it's just after 2 o'clock here. I don't start till 3, so 3 to 11 here, and then I do another job for about 4 hours after that. 3 hours of work, and it's about a half hour there and back. So 3 hours solid. Sometimes I go over, sometimes I don't. I just clock it for 3 hours because my brother has a habit of overpaying me sometimes. So what I do is I don't clock the time that I go over, because that's usually my OCD ass. My fault. Why should he pay for me being friggin' bullheaded and doing something that's gonna take a hell of a lot longer, right? Like, if I stuck to what I was doing, not focused on something small that's time consuming, it would have been a thing. That's the brother who actually suggested that I do this. I've got biological, I've got a half younger brother, a half younger sister, and a half older sister. Younger and younger, both the younger brother and sister are full with each other. My older sister, different dad, I have different dad. We all got split up into fosters, so we also have from one of our foster, we went from one foster family which had 2 boys, and then we never heard from them again. I don't even know where the hell they are. The foster home we went into after that was like lockdown. It was bullshit. The Merkleys over on Darwin, fucking hate those people. They suck. The Merkleys suck. That was like a holding pattern. That place was so bad that they had bars and alarms on the windows, and they got goddamn it's not tennis. What's the thing that Forrest Gump did? Ping pong. They had an alarm on the ping pong table that was set for vibrations. They had a vibration alarm. Mental. The boys had alarms on their doors, and there was an alarm on the door going upstairs from the basement. There was an alarm on the bathroom. There was an alarm on every window. There was an alarm on the ping pong table. What's really fucked up is this is a man and woman, and not one of the girls' rooms upstairs had an alarm on it at all. The boys were locked in the basement. The boys had shared rooms. The boys had alarms on everything. The girls upstairs, nothing. I think that's kind of fucking creepy. Like, you know, there should be a sensor alarm on Mr. Merkley's fucking leg goes off when he goes near the girls' rooms. That's what I say. I mean, the guy could have been perfectly innocent. I don't care. Like, you don't lock up the boys and then, what the hell? He could have been sitting in the girls' room, sitting there watching them sleep. Like, fucking, that's where my head goes. My head goes always to like the worst possible thing somebody could do. That's what they're doing. Went from there to Dorothy's. Dorothy's, we love Dorothy's. If Dorothy didn't stop fostering, we would have just been at Dorothy's forever. I was a handful. I didn't realize what level I was at. I was like difficulty level foster kid because I had ADD issues. I had authority issues. I was lazy as fuck. But you know what? I could climb a tree, so I need to get my son's ass in shape because I'm starting to get pissed off at how little he can do. Kid needs to be able to climb a tree, climb a fence, possibly run along the side, along the top of the fence like we used to. Like, Bing can back me up on this. We used to run across the back of the fences in the neighborhood on Riverside. It was awesome. At least one of them actually had a good width. It was a good foot apart. The rest of them, though, were like basic, little 2x4. So I guess 4 inches wide, 2 inches deep. And you run along the top of the fence line and jump down into yards and stuff and like play ninja shit at night before bed. And we used to throw dirt bombs at each other, cluster bombs. We used to fight with hockey sticks. We used to fight with sticks. It was awesome. I'm actually getting full. This is what happens when you don't eat anything in the morning. Yeah, buddy. I think I might have to train somebody new sometime soon. There's a posting up for my job for the days that I'm not working and for something else. And so if somebody gets it who's already done the job before, cool. We're cool. Otherwise I gotta train people. I don't like training people because I do bad stuff. Not bad stuff, but I do stuff that's either against the rules or that's just little cutting corners, or I do things that I know I'm not supposed to, like our limit's supposed to be 40, 50 pounds, but I've been known to move things that are 200 to 400 pounds. So I don't want to teach somebody else to do stuff like that or put them in a position where they feel that they have to do something like that. I can get help, but you know, like I'm 6'2", 271 apparently, so I feel weak if I don't do it on my own. I always try and get sauce on everything. Sauce it up, sauce it up. Combine a little bit of noodles with a little bit of chicken. He thinks it's time for a shave. Yep. I'm hoping this video doesn't do what the video that I did at IHOP did. It cut me off right when I was finished saying Mazda burger combo, but after that it sounded a little bit like the girl was a bit flirty. She wasn't. Like, she was giggling a bit and I was going over what I do with the videos. She asked me if I post on Facebook, so I was talking about that and posting on YouTube and stuff, and so she asked me the address and I gave her my addresses for this one and for the kid one. I've had a few people I told a few people about it, and everybody seems so enthusiastic. Like, oh, you're doing what now? And I said, yeah, check it out. You know, get your kid eating chopsticks. It's awesome. Engage your weird, right? Because why not, right? Like, there's no downside. It's chopsticks. Like, if they're wood and they're disposable and you have a fireplace, fucking done. If they like them so much and you invest, there are ones online on Amazon that are Star Wars themed that light up. I'm gonna get a couple sets of those at some point. Oh yeah, Star Wars. I saw the coolest thing. It's not cool. Obviously, people hated it. People thought it was stupid. But Ewoks, Battle for Endor, and Caravan of Courage and shit like that. Disney Plus is streaming that, and I had never seen that before. So now I get what people are talking about, because Ewok, Battle for Endor, Wicket is playing with this little, I want to say girl, that could have been very easily, could have been a curly-haired boy. I don't know. Wicket's playing with this kid and flowers and shit, and I'm like, oh, it was a dude and a bear, because I always thought they were like puppets, like Muppets. Never really knew too much about the Ewoks. I like them little bear things, kind of cool. I liked them anyway. Had to do a dump of my phone to free up space. I think I have low memory on this phone. Like, it doesn't seem to be too much. Like maybe 32 gigs, 64 gigs. Like, not too much. I need to upgrade my hardware at some point soon too. I'm really pressing hard against getting an iPhone. I don't know. That's gonna do it for me. A little bit left, but That was a modified Ginkgo number 8 meal, which is normally either rice or chow mein with almond chicken and honey garlic pork. And I chose to get the same meal that was on the picture. Noodles, almond chicken, but I got honey sweet and sour pork. Just because I like sweet and sour pork. Yeah. I think also in videos in the future, I may be wearing the same attire. I don't know. For the adult ones, like I'm gonna have my jacket. I gotta get a new jacket with my mark on this, like this thing. This is my branded mark. That's something I created back in like grade. Oh fuck, what was that? Like grade 10? Is it the beginning of high school? Grade 10? Ms. Richardson's at Chilliwack Senior. We had to do an art project where we had to blend things, and we did this before in like Mr. Hark's class in Chilliwack Junior, back when it was a junior, where you blend your initials. And in Mr. Hark's class, I did AHL, I think AHK. Back then it was K. Back then it was still K. It was, man, burpees. Back then it was Knibbelberg, so it was AHK. So they like the A, and then in the A, the cross between the A, it went straight through and used the one side of the A and the other side of the H were double. The side of the A became the side of the H, and the other side of the H became the side of the K. So it'd be like A, and then H was across, and then down, and then the K would meet up with the middle of the part that went through the A and the H. So go up, and it'd be down. So it'd be kind of like an arrow skewered both the A and the H. That was your K. And the purpose of that one was to blend pencil crayons in with each other. So you would do like tiger tails. You'd go across, empty space, across, and in that empty space you would take another color and you would push them so hard into each other that the color would basically fuse a whole brand new color. So if you did like, you did blues, space, blue, and then you took a yellow one and you go slightly into each so that there'd be like this faint line of green through it. And so what happened with this one is at that point in time I was heavily into looking up military weapons, and I came across something called an MX missile. And so MX got stuck in my head, and I merged that. First it was a Mortal Kombat like thing, like it was an MK, you know, the MK from Mortal Kombat. I merged that, and then I was like, and I did an X, and then on doing the M, I slightly pushed this side over, and I crossed the X through it, like down dramatically through the bottom of the, where the line would have been, and turned that into a blade, like a katana blade. And then that morphed and changed to where it went like this, and then it went this, and then it slowly over time changed. So basically the image now, the parts that are black, if you put it onto a piece of paper and you cut out all the black pieces, you can hold it up against the wall and spray paint the exact image onto any wall. I turned into a stencil because at that point in time, tagging was still popular and jackasses did that. And I don't know why, but I wanted to be that kind of jackass, I guess. That's on my garbage up. You bring it in, you take it out. Forest rules. So that's where the symbol came from. It was a mixture of an M and an X that turned into a hard circle. That turned into a circle with the Xena, inside the Xena chakram there's like a S. I did it so that when you split those in two and you flip them inside out, one goes top, one goes bottom, and they go like this, right? And maybe the other way around, I'm not sure, because of the flipped image right now. So the curves and the circle, but then what happened was I measured it all out and I had it perfect, and I had like lines going to every single place it went, and then when I measured it out, I tried to use a protractor and I tried to shrink it down to a compact version. It got more of a diamond sort of shape, like a square shape, but still remaining with the curves. So it's a curved box sort of shape, with the curves on the top that look like little bit fangs. So it's also symmetrical, and potentially, I'm not sure about the weight, but if you made it into a throwing star with a solid edge around the outside, could still work as a throwing weapon. So the blades could still work as like a Xena type thing. Obviously can't hold in the middle, and those things, apparently chakram is a real weapon, used in India, where you like spin it on your finger and you whip it. I mean, it's not the thick thing, because that would just, you'd throw that and it would go like 3 feet and then fall. That's just stupid. But I should tie this video up because it's actually like 26 minutes. I gotta grab a drink and head into work. I'm hoping that my earbud is still active. Depending on the sound quality of this one, I may use an earbud in my ear all the time, which is kind of cool because it actually looks like on that show, The Uncanny Counters, they use white ones. They all have like a white earbud that they can communicate with each other wherever the hell they are. They're not like psychic or anything ish. But yeah, anyway, this was westernized Chinese food from Ginkgo on a lunch in a uniform. I wasn't sure if it was a good uniform because I don't know about copyright issues, but I'm not fucking promoting the company. I'm not trying to make money off of the company. It happens to be I'm at work. I didn't want to wear my jacket because it's hot. Sue me. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. But yeah, okay. Peace. I gotta find a way to sign up when I do videos, because I'm getting really sick of having to edit them because my editing is shit. Fat fingers and a phone. I can't upload my videos to my laptop because my phone charging port is bullshit and it doesn't like to work. I have to use a rubber band to get it to hold in, and then I gotta like, once it says bling, I gotta like hands off so it doesn't disconnect again. It's shitty. That's why I need a new phone. I might just try and find another G7, find somebody that has a G7 that isn't wrecked. But I need more memory, that's the thing. Or find a G8 ThinQ, because that's basically the upgraded version of the thing I have now, but I've been told that LG is getting rid of their phones, which is why I contemplated iPhone, but I don't know. My OCD ass is like, I don't know, I'm hyper loyal, right? And I've been on Android for fucking, since I had a flip phone. So I just never wanted to be one of those like ear pod wearing jackasses that I see downtown all the time with little things sticking out of their ear. I mean, I have this in my ear all the time, but it's like in my ear. There's no like dangling little thing pointing out at you or whatever, right? But yeah. Peace.